We're here in Monte Carlo for the Rendezvous de Septembre. For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks. And I'm joined now by Renaud Guidée, who's CEO Axa XL Reinsurance. Renaud, good to see you again.
Good to see you. Hello, Richard.
So we're in the midst of hurricane season. It's predicted to be more active than usual. To what degree is the reinsurance segment prepared for major losses?
My responsibility as CEO is to make sure that whatever happens in the industry, we are standing resilient, solid, to live up to our commitments and to provide our clients the protection they've been expecting. So we are investing in our solidity, in our robustness, whatever the scenario. So both on the underwriting side, on the reserving side, running a modeling effort which is really extremely disciplined, and also on the financial side, making sure that we have a trajectory which is extremely safe and prudent to safeguard the interests of our clients.
So talking about the interests of clients, to what degree is the reinsurance industry generally providing solutions to the issues that they have?
At the core of our industry lies a fundamental principle, which is alignment of interest. So you have a chain of risk sharing, which involves the ultimate insureds, the insurers, our clients, and their reinsurance partners, among which, first and foremost, Axa XL Reinsurance. And we do believe in making sure that there is skin in the game at each level of the value chain, that there is open and transparent sharing of information, so that we can all get better educated on where the risk lies and better to fend it off.
So good market conditions generally for reinsurers, but how sustainable is that?
I think the market has reached a state of balance where there's a greater recognition of the fact that across all lines, all products, all geographies, all perils, there is very intense activity. If I look at casualty, we have social inflation, which is running unabated. If I look at specialty, we had the Baltimore Bridge collapse, which, if anything, is a reminder that we can have, very impactful bottleneck events. In cyber, we had the CrowdStrike outage. In property cat, we had, just think about it, we had floods in Dubai. Floods in Dubai. Lots of floods again in Europe. We had a lot of elevated activity in the US as well, not to mention Hurricane Beryl throughout the Caribbean. So if you look at the risk radar, each and every signal is between amber and red, which shows that the intensity of risk is extremely high, so the demand for protection from our clients is equally high.
And that protection is being provided at the level that the clients are looking for, generally across the industry.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, we see a lot of demand from insurers for higher limits and protections, one level up from where it used to stand. In the dialogue that we're having with CEOs and reinsurance buyers, what they're telling us, and this is echoed by boardroom discussions, independent board members, non-executive board members, what they tell us is, well, there's elevated activity, and for sure, we also want extra cover for the tail risks, because the one thing that you want to focus on is that when you've been impacted by a lot of recurring events, you don't have, in addition, a tail risk materializing that could really capsize the boat.
Absolutely. Renaud, thank you very much indeed for joining us today.
My pleasure, Richard.
For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks.